This world, the world, will be healed, must be healed. These brazen cities, the swollen mines, the mineral of our sweat, the teeming ghetto, the dormitory cells, in towns and squalid squatter camps where hope smothers in a tire. These furnaces of human indifference must incinerate with all the heat of a healing fire. Historically, mining investment in South Africa came with a culture of exploitation. Prior to 1994, South Africa's mining industry was dominated by monopolistic mining practices, with the ownership of mineral rights vested in the hands of only a few mining houses. Mining laws institutionalized the exclusion of blacks and females, with no black ownership in the industry. Rural communities were exploited and robbed of royalties for leased mineral rights. Then civil unrest and major labor uprisings saw the unionization of South Africa's labor force, with militant labor action challenging the exploitative labor policies of the time. As a result, foreign investors and financial institutions were averse to mining investments in the country. This mining exploitation culture was a universal problem and can still be seen in underdeveloped countries with emerging economies. It has often been observed that resource-abundant economies tend to grow less rapidly than resource-scarce economies, a phenomenon referred to as the resource curse. The masses are excluded from the economic benefits of mining and are challenging the mining practice of explore, exploit, extract, and export, which leaves behind poverty-stricken communities and ghost towns. In the late 1980s, Bridgette Radebe defied legislation by becoming the first black mining entrepreneur in South Africa. Her role in the design of the new mining legislation was prompted by the prohibitive, exploitative, and prejudiced nature of the mining industry. Post-1994, South Africa's mining industry saw a significant economic paradigm shift thanks to the introduction of reformed legislation through the Minerals and Petroleum Resource Development Act. This philosophy advocates Bridgette Radebe's mining practice, where she encourages mining entrepreneurs to be agents of transformation, pioneers of change, and economic activists. The Mining Charter is a key contributor to compassionate capitalism, which requires 26% equity participation, 40% black managers by 2009, 10% female participation by 2009, BEE procurement, beneficiation, social and labor plans. As president of the South African Mining Development Association, the largest mining chamber in Africa, Bridgette Radebe encourages stakeholders to prevent ghost towns through integrated development plans in favor of sustainable mining economics.
But we're very happy that for the first time in the history of the mining industry, the issues of true transformation has been addressed. We're going to have historically disadvantaged communities and operators benefiting, sustainable development beyond the closure of mine, skills transfer, and many issues that the President spoke about. And for us, the South African Mining Development Association, this is history that will enable us to continue with our efforts of trying to address the participation of those that have never been part of this industry.
The practical implementation of these ideas has successfully been achieved by Bridgette Radebe, founder and executive chairperson of Mmakau Mining. Mmakau Mining Pty Limited is a pioneering African mining group with interests in coal, platinum, gold, chrome, vanadium, uranium, and mining services through shaft sinkers. Today, this well-established and innovative mining group is highly regarded for its transformative mining practices and unwavering focus on involving and uplifting local communities. By uplifting communities, the economic sustainability of the investment area is met. As Vice President of the Minerals and Mining Development Board, which advises the Minister of Minerals and Energy, Bridgette Radebe is a highly respected global opinion maker and mining strategist. With 20 years of experience in the industry, her global focus has been in advising mining stakeholders, including the World Bank and mining producers, on the creation of sustainable mining models. She has been instrumental in addressing the financial challenges in the mining industry by creating a venture capital mining fund and advocating for the creation of a resources bank. As an activist, Ms. Radebe also played a major role in the eradication of the coal transport infrastructure monopoly and has consistently maintained a dedication and focus on education and poverty relief in mining investment areas. But for Bridgette Radebe, success is a journey that has not yet ended. In the words of Nelson Mandela, "I have walked that long road to freedom. I have tried not to falter. I have made missteps along the way, but I have discovered the secret that after climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. I have taken a moment here to rest, to steal a view of the glorious vista that surrounds me, to look back on the distance I have come, but I can rest only for a moment, for with freedom comes responsibility, and I dare not linger, for my long walk has not yet ended."